Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for BossHunter VR, a game that was released out of early access on the Steam store today, December 20th, 2023. I believe it's released back in June for $3, and I actually bought it at that price. They increased the price, though, out of early access to $10. I'm not sure it was worth it. I'm not sure what updates they did because there's no news on the Steam store page about any updates they may have made. But I can tell you this. Upon playing this game, this menu pops up. And I can tell you, I'm very familiar with this menu. This is the menu from the Unreal Engine Virtual Reality Game Kit. So, games are easier made in VR with this game kit. And this is like a sort of semi-physics game package that puts, some physics into games. And so it's just easier to make a game with this virtual reality game kit, Unreal Engine Virtual Reality Game Kit. The problem is a lot of developers rely on this kit and don't really try to make anything outside of what the kit already does. Now, graphics are on medium. I lowered that from epic because basically the game was unplayable on epic, which was the default. So I lowered all the graphics on my RTX 3080 to medium. Now on audio, I did lower the music, but it didn't do anything here, at least not on the main menu. Hopefully in the actual game it will. But I wish this music wasn't playing, to be honest. And as you can see, you have smooth or snap turning, movement source, HMD or left or right controller, rotation speed. So we're going to go ahead and just start. And what is this game? The store page says this is some kind of very innovative, cutting-edge VR. To me, this is just like an arena combat game with the virtual reality game kit. It's part shooter, it's part melee physics. I think in the first part, though, we only see the shooter aspects. Unfortunately, the shooter aspects is really the poorest part about the virtual reality game kit. That's what it's not the best at.
They say I'm a god. This must be why.
And I don't know where. Obviously, I don't know what this developer used as far as original assets or assets from the asset store, but I would guess, based on the style of the game, that this is mostly assets from the Unreal Engine store. I would doubt these are original assets, originally made. It seems like a bunch of stuff that was just thrown in together because there seems like to be a lack of cohesion, which is common. Now, the one odd thing is that like I said, shooting is the worst part of the virtual reality game kit. So there we go. And the thing is, sometimes I've needed to reload, and other times I haven't. I haven't figured out why. So it seems like you have unlimited ammo, but you can't actually run out of ammo. And if you do, you're pretty much dead. Now, I gotta be honest. This looks kind of epic. There are some nice parts to this experience. These intro parts seem interesting, but again, it's like a hodgepodge. Stuff thrown together. And it doesn't always make sense. So I'm going to keep it like this. Instead of getting the shield, which is what I would like to do, I'm not. I'm going to keep the ammo, because if I run out of ammo, we're pretty much dead. You saw how I ran out of ammo, even though I've been shooting like for forever. Now the only guy that really matters is him, so I'm gonna focus fire on him. And I think we beat the boss. There is this loading screen, and this is really the worst part of the experience. Now, as you know, it's a virtual reality game kit. You can't play seated or standing. I'm playing seated, but you probably want to play standing because you can get into issues. Now, these are common toys that are included with the virtual reality game kit. I actually don't know. It works. So it says to use the crowbar, but why would you use the crowbar when you can use this? I really don't know. Let me go ahead and try to use the crowbar, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. It's going to be very clunky. So you don't actually want to do it like this. You actually want to grab one for really reaching out, and then you want to. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna climb. And as you can already tell, it's super clunky. Super clunky. I don't know if this is supposed to be part of the fun, but I just gotta say it. This is an issue with the virtual reality game kit. Stuff like this is quite the challenge because your crowbars crash against everything. So it is physics based. So obviously don't crash your crowbar against a bunch of stuff. But one good thing about the virtual reality game kit is that you can. Oh man, I can't reach. So what I'm gonna have to do. Oh come on! Oh my god! No. So what I'm gonna have to do is grab it again from like here. Okay. Okay, but then grab this one from like right here. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. So do you see how I did that? Just by adjusting my grip on where I grabbed onto. Like I said, this is the physics. I don't know if you want to call it realistic, but it is semi-realistic physics, at least. Physics that are consistent once you get used to it, but I don't know. I mean, I think this might be fun the first time you do it, but since I'm used to the Unreal Engine virtual reality game kit, I've done it 1,000 times. It kind of loses a bit of its charm, to be honest with you guys. And I lost my grip. Okay, so you get the point. I'm gonna do it this the easy way. I'm not gonna use the crowbars again. Okay, let's do this the easy way. I don't know why it says to use the crowbar when you have this little toy. That makes it a whole lot easier. Why not do things the easy way? Unless you just want it the hard way. Okay, there we go. There we go. I have no idea what's going on here. Were we supposed to avoid that? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Are there weapons here? Are we supposed to dodge? I don't know what this gameplay is right now. I can tell you that it feels very odd. It feels like the screen is shaking, and I don't know. Now I'm a VR veteran, so it doesn't bother me as much. But I could see. Wait, are we? Wait, how do we do this? Wait, am I missing something? Oh, come on. It's super clunky. I don't even know what to say. Where did the arrow go? Oh my god, did we lose the arrow? Okay, how do we get more weapons? Okay. What happened? Where do we get weapons? I don't have a bow. I don't have an arrow. I can't shoot it. I don't have a single weapon. Is this magic that we can use somehow? Take one of the spheres in your hands and you can aim to your right palm of the opponent and shout, "Fire! Fire! 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 Ice! Ice! Fire! Ice! Fire! Ice!" Wait, fire. Keep in mind. Okay, I don't know about that voice command. So that's one thing this game really advertises, the voice command. I don't know if I did something wrong, but I would say a tutorial before you start the fight is probably the best. Giving you a little text box while you're supposed to be doing the boss fight, not the best idea. So what are my opinions of this game? I think it's poorly optimized. Like I said, I had to reduce the visuals to get it to run on my RTX 3080. Basically, on the default Epic on my RTX 3080, it was unplayable. So I had to reduce all the visuals to medium. But you know, I don't know. To me, they just used the VR Unreal Engine virtual reality game kit, VR GK, and they just made a game, an arena combat game, but one that isn't very good. So I don't recommend this game. I did not have fun. Unfortunately, a lot of VR GK games are made poorly. It's like a mishmash of things thrown together, and it just doesn't work. So this wasn't a good experience. I did not enjoy it. As far as arena combat games, I recently played Dark Sword. Dark Sword makes this game look bad. I mean, this game makes Dark Sword look like a game of the year in comparison. This is just a bad, poorly made game. Like I said, I didn't see any updates on the Steam store page about what updates they made to the game leaving out of early access, other than they changed the price to $10. So I can't recommend this. If I have to rate it based on my early impressions, I'd give it a 3.5 out of 10. I think it's a poorly made game. I think it's a lazily made game. I think they just relied on the virtual reality game kit. They tried to throw this voice thing on top of it also, and it just doesn't work. So I can't recommend it. It's a poorly made game, and it isn't fun. I found it boring to play. So yeah, anyways, this has been my Let's Play early impression for BossHunter VR. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.